Yeah, what's up, guys? Welcome to Dev's Couch Talks because that's all I can do right now is talk to you guys about how my day went today, man. We did another 12 hours at my job today, which was very stressful, and your boy couldn't really do a lot today, man. Yo, you ever look at your watch and it says like 3,000 steps and it's 5 p.m.? That's how I was today, man. I got like 3,000 steps all day because I was sitting down working at a desk job, and it's just the struggle was real for me today. But great news is today was a rest day, but I still want to feel accomplished and made sure I hit my step goal, which we literally almost didn't hit, but we successfully hit it. It is currently like, what time is it right now? It is freaking 10:53 p.m. Yesterday I got like 3 hours of sleep, which was terrible, but I wanted to keep my habits intact. But I should have just did 30 minutes instead of like an hour. So I definitely need to learn to just prioritize sleep, because a lot of you guys talk about prioritizing sleep. But yeah, we got our 10,000 steps. I literally got the bare minimum because that's all I could afford today, the bare minimum. And I think just building that habit of just staying consistent with something, even though when the days are bad and rough, I have to stay consistent on something, and the steps is making me stay consistent. And also this challenge that I got with Dan, because Dan, the AI, we have the step go challenge, a weight loss challenge, and just him pushing me to stay on track is also good for me. And also my Discord channel, man, we're doing a step go challenge, and if you guys want to be a part of that, make sure you join the Discord and the link this in the description below, because we're walking, man. We're just staying consistent, staying healthy. But yo, it's hard, dude. It's hard to stay consistent, man. I've never had, this is like probably the first time in my life where, well, on my weight loss journey, where it's just been so hard to stay consistent. And I guess these next few videos is going to be the theme of just staying consistent with something, and just reading my books of the Atomic Habit that I'm reading, and just learning while I go through this time of not having time. In yesterday's video, I was asking you guys if I should keep the habit of going to the gym, because yesterday was a gym day, versus reducing my sleep. And a lot of you guys commented back. Mike Zambrano 3904, he says, don't skip either, just reduce your time in the gym. You don't need to lift weights to keep your progresses. Do squats or whatever your weight will keep your legs strong. I also talked about in my last video about instant gratification. What's your instant gratification when you go to the gym? Like, what do you reward yourself with? And the Fitness Vault said, my instant gratification for going to the gym is drinking my pre-workout and driving to the gym, listening to music. I look forward to this every single day, and it makes me want to go to the gym. So I'm learning more, and it's just really nice to see everyone like relating to the topics that I'm talking about. And I appreciate you guys just dropping those keys for me, because I honestly, I didn't really think about just going to the gym, driving, drinking your pre-workout, listening to music, jamming out. That's just such like a clutch thing, man. Also, someone was talking to me about, yo, D, it gets harder when you have kids. And in the future, me and my wife are trying to have kids, and they were like, yo, working a full-time job and over 40, 50 hours ain't nothing compared to, you know, getting a newborn. And I had to talk to my nephew today about it, and we were talking about it because he has two kids. He's struggling right now because he's working a full-time job. He's also a coach, and he's struggling to find time to get into the gym, and he doesn't have that much time to sleep either. So it's definitely something. And we were talking about like trying to figure out a way that he could like what's the best way. And the only times that he could do it is like at night. But he said that he would have to sacrifice time with his family, and that's his downtime too. So like, would he go to the gym or would he sacrifice time with his family, watching TV, eating, doing something? And I think that's a big topic, man, just sacrificing. Like, are you willing to sacrifice or are you not willing to sacrifice? You know what I'm saying? Like, should you sacrifice? Like, what are you willing to give up? What are you not willing to give up? And every single day I think about that, because for me, if I had kids, that would be a completely different story, man. Like, especially with family time, because right now I don't have kids. It's just me and my wife. But my wife understands that all the things that I've gone through in my life, where I've struggled, dude. I have a brain tumor. I had cancer. I had diabetes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just I have all of these issues, and I feel like where I'm at, I have to sacrifice some time with my wife and sometimes with hanging out with friends and doing certain things to get to the goal that I want, because I need to be healthy. I need to push myself towards the direction I need to go for me, because I want life. Ultimately, that's what I'm fighting for, is life and more time on this earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really weird, dude, to think about that, Like, why do we want to get healthy? We want to live longer. That's my goal. Like, that's one of my strong reasons why is to live longer, is to actually, be able to have kids, hopefully in the future, and to be here long enough for my kids to know who I am and not be the guy that sits on the couch while their kids are playing outside and not having the energy or anything to do anything with my kids. Like, honestly, that is literally my mindset right now when it comes to losing weight. You know what I'm saying? And like, everyone has different like goals and reasons why they want to get healthy, but that's like my reason. One of my big reasons also is obviously look good, to look sexy, you know what I'm saying, to like put on that muscle and just like feel myself, just feel, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, that's another part. But some people have other goals. Some people want to look sexy to get girls. I mean, shoot, go get them girls. A lot of them out there. Yo, how do you guys date, man? Yo, dating is so weird now. I don't know how people date. Like, if I was ever like single, how do you be single in this world right now? There's so many different like apps that you can go to. I just feel like dating is so much faster than what it was. I mean, like, when I was single, me and my wife, like, I like, it's just weird to look back on, because there's so many more apps and things to like hook up and like date. It's just like, yo, take it back to the time where, like old school, like where you could like meet a woman in like a library or like a coffee shop and just go up and talk to them. I feel like you could just talk to anybody now because it's all online, and you don't like have that spiciness of what's it called? Like the surprise, man. Like, yo, for example, you go online, you can literally, exactly what a girl is or who she is, what she likes, what she doesn't like. And like, there's no surprise. It's not a mystery. I feel like the mystery is more intriguing than just knowing like, oh, I go to like Tinder or something and you swipe through and then, oh, I like this girl. Oh, she likes candy, or she likes cats, or her favorite sport is like, hockey or something. I don't know why I said hockey, because my wife's favorite sport is hockey. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, yo, why can't you just, like, you know what I'm saying? I would rather go out to a coffee shop if I was single, I don't know, and just like be like bounce into a girl and be like, yo, what's good, girl? How you doing? Let's start a conversation. I don't know, like, yo, sorry, you know what I'm saying? Like old school. I don't know. For me, I feel like it's all weird now. I mean, it's a whole new generation, and it's just pretty interesting. Other than that, had a mid-week update with Dan, the guy that I'm having a competition with, and I think so far we're doing pretty well. Bro, everyone thinks you're an AI bot. I don't know why.
It's because you're talking to me on the phone, so of course I'm gonna sound like.
No, it's just legit. Everyone thinks you're like everybody. I'm good.
How's the week going?
It's going great, man.
That's good.
No, it's going terrible, bro. I've only walked like 5,000 steps every single day.
I mean, I've legitimately not done that well, so you don't have to lie.
What's not done well? Like, have you walked over 10,000 steps every single day? So after talking with Dan, I don't know, man. I don't know if he can beat me this week. I literally boosted up my step count a lot this week, and it's gonna be coming down to the wire. And then we'll do another update on, I think, Saturday, and you guys know who won the week. And he's 1-0. I'm trying to get that 1-1, so tie it up, and hopefully we can do a strong push and win this thing. Today for eating, it wasn't terrible. Like I said, I was stuck at work all day, and I never had to really experience this. So our job, they bought food for us, like they fed the whole entire department, and we don't normally get food, so I had 2 meals prepped up. I didn't have a lot, but I had snacks because I noticed yesterday that since I was there for long hours, like I was hungry and I was snacking, like stress snacking. Like it was bad. So I brought good, healthy alternatives. I brought my yogurt, the Oiko, not the Oikos, the Dannon. It was like 18 grams of protein for, I think, 85 calories. And then I brought some protein bars. I brought a protein shake. I brought protein chips, and I was just all protein up. But and I just kept grabbing it, and I brought a banana, and I brought a chicken breast with a salad. But unfortunately, I didn't eat all the salad because they had this place in upstate New York called Barbecue Dinosaur or Dinosaur Barbecue, one of the two. I don't know. But, I haven't had barbecue in a long time. And I said, okay, if I have this, I shouldn't eat for the rest of the day. And I know I'm in a weight loss competition, but I already talked to Dan about this, that ever since I found out on my DEXA scan, how much mass I have and how much I've gained in muscle, it's my perspective on losing weight now is completely different than when it was a month ago. And also I'm my body's exhausted because I've lost a lot of weight in a short period of time. So I've been very relaxed on the losing weight. So I haven't been really stressed out, even though I'm in a competition. I'm still trying. I just it's not my main priority right now to lose weight. I think I've stressed that to you guys on my vlogs. I prefer to maintain, even if I gain a little weight. I've been messing with my carbs and just trying to figure that all out. And I've been feeling good. And I've been very relaxed on my diet. This week I've been very strict, but up to this point today, I wasn't, I didn't have a breaking point. And today was kind of my breaking point to have just a cheat meal, I guess you could call it, because I did have barbecue. I had barbecue sauce on it, bro. I had macaroni and cheese. I had some cornbread. Your boy, we had cornbread. And what else did I have? Oh, I had a salad with some Thousand Island dressing. So your boy had a lot of calories today. I'm just saying. So I was actually forced to walk my steps. I had to do my steps. I literally got to 6,000 steps, and I said I was going to stop, but I couldn't stop because I knew today was a heavy eating day. I don't like to have a heavy eating day on a day where I have to rest and not lift weights, because I just feel fat, even though I'm not going to gain fat. And I know I probably didn't eat over 4,000 calories. There's no way. I probably ate around maybe 3,000. Don't know, but still, for me hitting my step goal, it's just it kind of felt better to hit it rather than not hitting it, because if I didn't hit it, then I would just feel very depressed. But if it was a lifting day, honestly, I wouldn't have really cared, because my lifts would have been great. And I've been learning that even if I eat like crap, my lift days will still be good, because I've had those fast carbs, and my muscles, I don't know, they just feel so much better when I eat crappy food. Just like I had last week, I had Mexican food, and And when I went to lift that day, my lifts were just really great. So it's just, yeah, I mean, I, I don't feel bad about it because I had good food and I had a good source of protein. Even on my rest days, I definitely think we got around like 160, 170. I don't think we hit the 200 grams of protein mark today, but overall, like the eating today wasn't the best. And I just want to be transparent, and I just want to, let you guys know like where I'm at, because this is my journey. But right now I'm very relaxed on the weight loss, and we probably will get more strict with the mindset next month. Even I talked to Dan about this too. Like right now, since like I jumped into the challenge really fast, but once I get back mentally in that minds in that space where mentally I'm 100%, because right now I'm like 70%, and I could definitely tell the difference when like I'm locked in versus when I'm like halfway locked in. And I think like I feel like when you're on a weight loss journey, and especially like a long journey like mine, like even people talk about this on my channel, that it's okay to have a diet break. It's okay. But like when I think of a diet break, I don't think of it as like, okay, if I take a diet break, I'm going to eat bad foods all the time. This is how I think. Like, okay, what does a diet break mean? How do you do that? Like, how do you just maintain? Like, because I've never had to maintain. So I've been trying to like understand that and figure that out for myself, and not like really like research and understand, like figure it out. I just been trying to figure out in my own way. And I think like what that means is just like maintain, still eat relatively healthy, but if you want to have some foods, you can have it, but just eat like how I would normally eat on a cut, but just add more carbs and different things. Like today, I had a great source of protein. I had good chicken breast. I had a salad. I ate relatively healthy, but I did have a bad meal, which is okay. I had more calories than I would typically have if I was just doing a strict cut, right? So I think that's what I'm learning, is how to still eat healthy, versus if I didn't think about what I was eating and I would just eat whatever. Like I would go to McDonald's. Like back when I was like 400 pounds, I would, not think about what I'm eating. I would go to McDonald's, get 2 double cheeseburgers, 1 McChicken, some fries, a Coke, large Coke. What else? Oh, and 4 chocolate chip cookies. That was like my main go-to. That would be like breakfast. And then lunch, I would have 2 double Whoppers. And then for dinner, it would be whatever my wife would cook. So thinking back at that time of those unhealthy meals and not working out, I'm not working out, versus now where, I'm cooking my meals. I have ground turkey with some potatoes with, some broccoli or something. Okay, then I have another meal like that, or I'll have a high protein breakfast. I'll have a Greek yogurt bowl, you know what I'm saying? And then if I want to have, another meal, maybe I do want to have a cheeseburger. That's not relatively healthy, but half my meals are healthy and one isn't. So like I feel like that's probably what it means to maintain. I don't know. Let me know. Maybe is that what it means to do a diet break? That's just my interpretation and what I think a diet break should look like. Let me know if you guys have taken a diet break. Let me know your thoughts and how you do a diet break, because I definitely would love to know how you do it, because your boy, he's learning. This is a journey, and I'm learning from you guys. Hopefully, maybe you're learning from me. I don't know, from what the things I've learned, but that's where I'm at with that. We did listen to some Atomic Habits today. I am on currently chapter 17. It's going well. I found that the longer I work, the more like I just want to read or listen to books. So this is like very helpful, even though like I'm not doing like an actual vlog. We still are learning and getting the mindset right on times of like depression and stress. So I feel like when I'm in these deep moments of I have to work longer hours than I've been doing, I want to keep my mindset sharp. And that's what the Atomic Habits is doing for me. Just reading and just figuring out things and just making sure like I'm getting these habits, forming these new habits down. So when I get to a point like I'm at right now where I'm just stressed out and I don't want to do anything, I'll have this skill set of building habits where next time I know what to do and I won't fall off. I'm not falling off, but you know what I'm saying? Just I have more of a structure. So in chapter 17, it's about how an accountability partner can change everything for you. The main takeaways from this was that he was talking about the truth about social pressure. People care about what others think of them more than they often want to admit. I think this is like really true because like for me, I'm not really on social media. I just make YouTube videos, but I do see like a lot of like content creators where this is why I don't really follow a lot of fitness creators, just because I feel like people do things to get views more than others would. Like they do things that they probably wouldn't do if they were not filming. That's why I try to keep my videos as raw as possible, because like there's a lot of fake stuff out there, right? And I feel like people they just do things that you wouldn't really want to do at people's size. Like for example, if I'm 415 pounds, if I'm thinking about where I was at 415 pounds, bro, I am not doing a marathon. Like, I'm not training for a marathon. Like, if that's your swagger, that's cool. But for me, and where I was, I'm thinking about myself at 415 pounds. Bro, my knees will be destroyed. That literally would have destroyed my progress of getting down to where I'm at now, because it's so hard to like run. Dude, I was barely making 10,000 steps a day. When I did a 10,000 step challenge, it took my whole entire will to walk 10,000 steps. Like, yo, I was exhausted. And now, when I'm like where I'm at now, it's not that hard to get 10,000 steps. It's just the time frame of like the time needed to get to 10,000 steps. You know what I'm saying? And like when I do it, I'm fine. Like I can do 20,000 steps if I wanted to, but that's pushing it for me because my body will start to hurt. You know what I'm saying? And like also, if I'm at 415 pounds, I'm not doing like 12 incline, like 5 speed walking. Like that's insane. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like a lot of people do things on social media just to get views and just to feel pressured into doing things because it gets clicks. And whatever floats your boat, if that's how you make your money, that's how you make your money. But I feel like you need to do something that's sustainable. And that's why I started with 10,000 steps. I listened to my body, and thankfully we haven't had any like injuries, like significant. I mean, your boy, my knee has been like hurting a lot, but like I've been maintaining that pressure, and it's, knock on wood, I feel my knee feels a lot better, and I love that like about me, that I can see when my body's hurting, I'll take pressure off of it, and I won't risk injury to do something stupid to take me off my weight loss journey, even if I'm stuck or plateaued. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not forcing myself to do something silly. And I just feel like a lot of people get pressured into doing that, which, it happens, and it is what it is. I mean, like, it just sucks. That's why I don't follow a lot of content creators. I follow people that like are like really real, like 100% real, and do their thing. But anyway, so then he also talks about the public commitment effect. When you make your goals public, telling friends, family, and even social media, you feel a natural push to follow through. And that's how I feel like with my channel. This is why I post daily videos. Like, if I post this video and I do these things and I just show everything, it forces me to stay committed to my goals. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I wasn't making videos, I still would be committed, but it puts a more pressure on me to follow through. Like, that's just from my personal experience. I don't know if you guys have had that, but that's definitely like how I feel. I mean, it's a lot of work to get a video out every single day, but I'm so used to it now. Like, it just gives me a motivation to keep to keep pushing forward, because I can look back on it and be like, oh, that's where I was, and I said I was going to do it, and I did it, right? And so also he said, is missing a workout in private might not matter much, but missing one when your friend is expecting you hurts your pride. This is accountability pressure. It's powerful because it uses your reputation as motivation. Bro, that's how I feel right now. Yo, when I did my cut to 295, I necessarily didn't have a lot of pressure, but I felt it. I felt it from you guys. I felt it from everybody, because there were eyes on me. You know what I'm saying? And like, when you have eyes on you, there's pressure. There's pressure to finish, to follow through, and because like a lot of people make YouTube videos with their weight loss journey. They'll start off as like, oh, day one of losing 100 pounds. And then like, they'll never finish it. Like, they'll commit to it, but then they'll never finish the series. And like, that pressure was on me to be like, well, shoot, I see a lot of people, they make these videos, but they never finish it. And then I start making it, and then I get to day 10, day 20, day 30. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this sucks. Day 40. This is brutal. People, why are you, hurry up, Devrin, get it. Day 50. Day 60. I think it took us 70 days to get down. I think we lost like 40 pounds or something. But there definitely is pressure when you put yourself out there. Then he was talking about the role of accountability partners. An accountability partner is someone who checks in on you, keeps you honest, and calls you out if you slip. And is the best choice is someone who believes in you, but will also be direct if you start slacking. The stronger the respect you have for them, the stronger the effect. So I necessarily don't have accountability partners, but maybe I do, because I do have so I learned this a while ago when I don't know if you guys who know who Ty Lopez is. I know he's a scam artist, but like, let's be real, he had some good content. He had this thing, the 67 steps program, and me and my friend went through that. And so he was talking about how you want to have, so if you're trying to reach a goal, or you're trying to get somewhere, I'm just trying to break it down in like a weight loss like way of thinking. You want to have someone that is above you. You want to have someone that is on par with you, and then you want to have someone that is beneath you. So like, when you're growing or trying to learn something, like in business or like entrepreneur, you always want to have successful friends. And then you want to have someone that's on par with you, that's working towards those goals to get you to become successful. Then you want to have someone beneath you where, they're not where you're at, but you can teach them, steps to get to where you're at, so they can, find someone that's on par with them and help them reach to where they have to go. So it's the same thing with like weight loss. So I have my one good friend who is, dude, this is probably one of the hardest people I know, workers that I know when it comes to fitness. This guy is like absolutely shredded. He's been on my channel. His name's Jay. And he is like where I want to be, right? So like I would say he's above me where in the weight loss atmosphere where that's something I strive to become. So like I talk to him on like almost a daily basis, right? And he's not necessarily my accountability partner. He's just someone that is above me where I'm trying to reach, but he gives me great advice and stuff that I can follow because he's been where I've been. I mean, not necessarily like as heavy, but like the more I get down to where he was and like where he had his problems with, I can learn from that because I was in that position. I'm in that position where he was, but now he got out of it. So if like I'm stuck or something, I can talk to him or I can talk to some of you guys, you know what I'm saying, that has been in that position. But sometimes you guys be saying a lot of crazy stuff. Like some people, but a lot of people give great advice. But some people like, I've lost 100 pounds and I've done this. Where's the proof? Where's the proof? I'm just saying. Where's the proof? Just saying. So like for myself, I have that person that I know who's done it. I know who's not going to steer me wrong. You know what I'm saying? And like I have a connection with them. So someone that's on par with me now is my nephew. So we're like almost similar in weight. I think he's a little bit lower than me, but like we've been like doing it together. So like we have that accountability to each other where if I'm having a bad day, I tell him. If he's having a bad day, he'll tell me. But like we push each other to like we just keep each other accountable. You know, we have that strong bond because we are family. So we push ourselves together to get to that goal where my friend is. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't necessarily have anyone below me right now when it comes to weight loss because like I said, I don't really train anyone or I don't really talk to anyone that is below me or like try like that's heavier than me. But I guess I can say it's people in my comments that are trying to get down. There are some people that, you know, are heavier than me and were in the position I was. So like they're trying to, you know, figure out how to do it. And then I guess by you guys watching me that are in a position where I was, you'd be like, oh, okay, this is what Devrin's doing. This is how he's doing it. And then maybe you'll learn something by just, you know, watching what I'm doing. So I guess in that aspect I do. So that's what I kind of see as like accountability, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, guys. I think I broke that down. I think, did I sound smart there? I think I sounded smart there. Hey, I'm just saying, your boy got some knowledge. We learning over here. Then he talks about a habit contract. It's a written agreement stating what habits you'll do when you'll do it and consequences if you don't. It includes your accountability partner in the contract. They monitor your progress and enforce the consequences. Consequences would be like monetary penalties, social consequences. So something similar to what I have with like Dan right now. I don't really have that with my nephew, but the competition that I have with Dan, we're having this competition right now. We're battling it out. We're battling it out in steps and weight loss right now. So we're kind of keeping each other accountable, and we have this this challenge with our community where whoever, you know, is the most consistent in steps and stuff like that will be entered into a prize pool to win something from us. So that, I guess, is a monetary thing that we have doing it that way, the consequences, right? And also gives our viewers some chance to win something. You know what I'm saying? So like that, hopefully that makes sense. And I feel like that's a good way to honestly stay on track. And it doesn't necessarily like force you to do dumb things. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like everyone needs an accountability partner. Especially, and that's what my Discord channel is about as well. Like I just have a like I don't sell anything, I don't do anything. I just have people in there. Like we're just dropping recipes, we're dropping, you know, like information to help each other out on our weight loss journey. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not pushy, and I feel like that's what everyone needs if they're on a long journey like I'm on. You know, like you need to talk to people, because if you don't talk to people, you're going to feel like you're by yourself, because honestly, this is a lonely journey. I know I have my wife to support me, but it's a lonely journey. Like you have to talk to someone. You have to like connect. And I know it's hard, but like I did it by myself. To essentially, the first time I lost weight, I did it by myself, and that was lonely. And it's just, it gets to a point where when you're doing it by yourself, you can fall off easily. You can fall off, like you're by yourself and you're just like, I'm done. Like, I'm not doing it anymore. But if you have that person that you have an accountability partner with, it pushes you, or your guys are doing together. And if he's trying to fall off, you're like, no, sir. No, you ain't falling off, bro. I need you. I need you to lift me up. I want to lift you up so you can lift me up when I'm down, And I feel like that's what you kind of need in a relationship too, man. Like, if you're having a bad day, like, yo, you gotta talk to wifey, or talk to the boo, talk to the hubby, like pick you up, And if you're not picking yourself up in a relationship, and why are you in a relationship? Just saying. But that's accountability, and just the habit contract with your accountability partner. It's something that I've just learned now, but it's just the things I've been doing. So it's kind of nice to like, see that I'm already doing these things, and it's just, it's written in stone. Key takeaways that I've learned from this chapter was accountability makes your habits less about willpower and more about social expectation. And the more public the commitment and the more you respect the people holding you accountable, the harder it is to quit. So, yeah. I think that's gold right there. Yo, D is dropping keys today, man. My job is forcing me to educate myself and push me forward into my next stage of my weight loss journey, man. But guys, that is literally it for me today, man. Like I said, it's been a hard couple days. This whole week is probably just going to be hard for me, and I'm just going to try to keep forcing myself to just stay consistent as much as I can, and just ride the waves. That's all your boy's trying to do, is ride the waves. But I appreciate you guys stick with me and just learning with me, and just just rocking with your boy, man. If you guys have any comments about what we just talked about or what I talked about, definitely just drop it in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you have an accountability partner. If you don't have an accountability partner, join the Discord channel. Get up in the competition with me and Dan. Let's get these steps. Let's work together. Let's stay healthy. Let's get fit. Let's live life longer. Let's make you look sexy so you guys can, get the best girl of your dreams, or whatever you want to do. You want to feel all on your body. Just join the channel. Just join the community, man. I need you. I need you to push me forward. All right? But that's all I got for you guys today, and I appreciate you guys watching, and I will talk to you tomorrow, hopefully, but most likely. Peace out.